They said it wasn't real. A rumor, a conspiracy, something that the crazies online made up. But that's the funny thing about denial. People only get defensive when there's something worth defending. And buried behind all the noise, behind the clips, behind the outrage, the headlines, was a nearly 900-page plan. Every story has an origin, a moment, a year, a spark you don't recognize until decades later. Mine, 1973, the year I was born. And the year 3 men, none of them elected, none of them known to the public, quietly founded an organization in Washington, D.C. Most of us had no idea their work would eventually reshape the American government. No idea they were laying the foundation for what would become Project 2025. No idea their ideology, their vision, would outlive them and land squarely in the middle of our lives, in the middle of our politics, in the middle of our bodies, and in the middle of our rights. And here's the part that gives me chills every time I say it out loud. 2025 is the year the machine they built is supposed to fully come to life. And it's also the year the last of their founding generation dies. A whole cycle, a full loop. Birth, death, and the moment in between where history demands a witness. I didn't choose to be born in 1973. I didn't choose to become an activist, but something about the timing of all of this, the overlap, the symmetry, the eerie alignment, feels like a calling I can't ignore. So this series, this research, this entire deep dive, it's not just content for me. It's personal. It's ancestral. It's spiritual. Because the men who built the Heritage Foundation believed they had a divine mission. And I guess this is mine. For the next several weeks, we're going to go back to the beginning. Before Project 2025, before Trump, before the headlines, to the very first man who imagined all of this. The man who believed morality should rule politics. The man who didn't trust democracy, the man who united Catholics and evangelicals for the very first time in American history. The man who lit the match, Paul Michael Weyrich, the Godfather. Next Thursday, we open the first case file. And once you hear this story, once you see how this all started, you'll understand why we can't afford to look away. Not now, not ever. This is Glitched, and the Project 2025 story begins in 1973. Is the world glitching, or is it just me? Glitched. Wait, are we glitched? Feels like we're glitching. Glitched, a new Sassy Politics series. With me, Chanelle.